The 2025 Infiniti QX60. They are no longer offering the 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. In its place is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 268 horsepower and 286 pounds-feet of torque. This is down on horsepower, but it's up on torque. And Infiniti claims that this is more fuel efficient than the V6. This 4-cylinder, it's rated to get 22 in the city and 28 out on the highway. With the front-wheel drive version, if you go with the all-wheel drive QX60, you are going to get 22 city, 27 out on the highway. But Infiniti also claims that premium fuel is required with this turbo 4-cylinder. So any MPG benefits that you get has now just been washed away with the premium fuel. So all this turbo stuff, it's really nonsense at the end of the day. It's so these companies can meet those strict emissions regulations, but we, the consumer, have to suffer and drive or lease these disposable vehicles. Because I had made a video a few months back on the 2024 QX60 saying that it was the new Lexus RX 350 because it was a luxury V6 powered Japanese SUV. I mean, you still got the MDX that you can choose from, but after the 2022 RX 350 went out of production, I kind of saw this QX60 taking its place, but now they ditched the V6. It's now using a turbo 4-cylinder. Granted, I will say this, the Nissan Infiniti V6 was a bit more coarse. It was nowhere near as refined as the Lexus V6. In the real world, I would not be surprised if this turbo 4-cylinder ends up being smoother and quieter than the V6. But this is for sure going to be a lease and dump machine now. So that's your big change for 2025 regarding the QX60. We do have some other changes to talk about. So the base model Pure is now going to start at $50,200. This is a price increase of approximately $550 compared to a 2024 QX60. So for a 4-cylinder model, they are now charging more money for it. That's great. And the good thing about Nissan Infiniti is they do offer some pretty good standard features. So even a base model Pure, it's going to come with leather seats in the first and second row. We're also going to get heated front seats, a heated leather-wrapped steering wheel, tri-zone climate control. So you got the dual zone in the front, and you have separate climate control for the rear seat occupants as standard. You get a 12.3-inch infotainment screen with wired Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay. And you also get a 9-speaker audio system with the base model Pure. And Nissan Infiniti, they also do a good job of giving you all of the useful safety tech features as standard, like blind spot monitoring, forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection, high beam assist, etc. So you do get a lot of useful features standard with this. And if you want all-wheel drive, they really tax you. You have to pay an extra $2,000 to get all-wheel drive, and you get 18-inch wheels as standard. If you step up to the Luxe model, which might be worth it for 2025, it's going to start at $56,800 or $58,800 with all-wheel drive. And for 2025, they are now giving us the 17-speaker Bose audio system with the Luxe model as standard. And you also get some additional safety tech features like the Pro Pilot Assist, an around view 360 camera, heated second row seats, and some more features as well. But you will also get 20-inch wheels, which I don't like. That's going to hinder your ride quality when you go with the Luxe trim level. And also new for 2025, if you go with the Luxe model, you are able to get a black edition package for an additional $1,900 with gloss black 20-inch wheels and other gloss black design elements. Not really worth paying up for. But to truly make this a luxury car experience, you do have to get the Autograph version, which is the top of the line spec, and that's going to come with semi-aniline leather seats. And this is going to be very luxuriously appointed, but it's also going to cost $66,000. And in my opinion, it's not really worth paying up 66 grand for a QX60. I mean, you can if you want to, but that's on you. And if you care about towing, well, even with this 4-cylinder, if you have this vehicle properly equipped, it can still tow 6,000 pounds with the turbo 4-cylinder. Many people, they hear 4-cylinder and they automatically think that it's not able to lug around a vehicle. No, this is a turbocharged 4-cylinder that mimics V6 power. All right, this is not some powerless lawnmower engine. No, it's actually got more torque than the V6. So yeah, it can maintain the 6,000 pound towing figure, assuming you have this properly equipped. And the final change for 2025 is they have now implemented a new key fob design with approach unlock and walk-away locking functionality for all QX60s. And that's pretty much it. That's everything you need to know for the 2025 Infiniti QX60. All right, we have a 4-cylinder, we have a new key fob. The price went up by about $550. The Luxe models now come standard with the Bose audio system. That's nice to see. But yeah, now there's one less Japanese luxury SUV with the V6 engine. Now you can pretty much only buy an MDX with the V6 in this class. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about that. If you're just leasing and dumping this, I suppose you don't care. Speaking of lease, I will have a free leasing calculator provided to you by AutoCompanion in the description box below. It's a free tool. It's a very powerful tool because it shows you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and the incentives that you can qualify for in your local area. But AutoCompanion is also a broker, one of the largest brokers in the United States. And currently, I don't see any Infiniti deals from him, but he does have Nissan deals. And he's got like 11% off MSRP on the Nissan Pathfinder. So if that's something you're interested in, you can certainly contact him regarding that. And I'm interested to know if the 2025 Pathfinder is going to come with the turbo 4-cylinder engine as well. It's a possibility. So if you want to save and get a 2024 Pathfinder with the V6, you can reach out to AutoCompanion. And right now, leasing an SL all-wheel drive Pathfinder, it's a pretty decent deal. The interest rate is about 2.6%. There's like an additional $1,000 that you get as an incentive if you do lease. So on a $46,000 SL all-wheel drive Pathfinder, you're getting it at about $6,000 off of MSRP from AutoCompanion. He's located in Washington, D.C. He can ship nationwide, but that's something you have to pay extra for. And he does charge a broker fee to work with them. So if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of his broker fee. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Would you go Pathfinder or would you go Infiniti QX60? Some people, they're not aware that the Pathfinder and the QX60 are the same thing. In my 2024 QX60 video, people were like, the QX60 isn't a Pathfinder. Like, because they see a different logo and different sheet metal on the outside, they're unable to see the fact that underneath all of that, these two SUVs are the same. So I just thought that was funny. But personally, compared to the Pathfinder, I had a better experience driving a base model CX90 Mazda. I found that to be quieter and smoother than the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder was very stiff, even with 18-inch wheels. I noticed that the base 19-inch wheel CX90 rode better than a Pathfinder, and I also liked the inline-6 turbo engine in the Mazda as well. And the CX90 is made in Japan as well. AutoCompanion does have deals on the CX90 about 8% off MSRP. A base model select would lease for about $450 a month. Interest rate is about 1%. So personally, I would rather do that and save even more money, but it's up to you at the end of the day. You can do as you will. I'm just sharing with you all of the information and the resources. And yes, this information does change every month, but AutoCompanion's deals and calculator, that also updates every month. And if you want to see the finance specials or something, you can just go to the manufacturer website and that will also update every month. So hopefully you appreciated all of this knowledge, this information, and these resources. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you so much for watching. Take care and goodbye.